Hey everybody, Joe Joseph here for thedailysheeple.com, and this is your news shot. Let's go to news.com down in the outback. Australia, mate. Bacteria, they say, in Antarctica's prompting scientists to rethink of humanity's search for alien life. Yeah, I'd say after freaking, not just bacteria, but perhaps maybe finding, pyramids down there. That, all this kind of stuff in Antarctica. It is an unbelievable, like, Disneyland of discovery. Unbelievable. It says bacteria discovered in the icy continent of Antarctica is set to change the way humanity looks for alien life on other planets. It says here, to date, our search for habitable worlds, which could host alien life, has been guided by what we know about life and its conducive conditions here on Earth. But in a new breakthrough, researchers have discovered a bacterium in Antarctica that can survive solely off of chemicals in the air. Let me stop there. How arrogant of us to assume that life has to be like us, that it has to be organic, water-based life. Even though we know, and we've discovered silicon-based life, we know that there's other life out there that is not like us. How about life that doesn't exist in our physical form, meaning maybe what we would consider spiritual? Why is it that human beings are hell-bent on trying to find life like we are? You understand? I mean, because this is how we formulate our viewpoints, our worldviews, and everything else. It's through life experience. Well, if you've never been subjected to another form of life outside of human beings or organic life like this, well, then, that's all you're going to really look for. But again, it's naive of us to go and explore this without entertaining the possibility that perhaps life exists in other forms outside of water, carbon-based life. I'm just saying. Take a look at spirituality, okay? Demons, angels, all of this spiritual activity that we have, is that not life? Maybe not how we define it here on Earth, but it's certainly life. And we have to come to the realization that chances are life does exist elsewhere in this vast universe, and that it's not going to come in the form that we're looking for. It's the same thing with, us here in independent media trying to figure out what the next crisis is going to be, because it comes from 50,000 different ways and different events. It could be anything at any time, and 99.9% it always comes from somewhere where you're not looking. And so I would have to say, if we are looking for life, then why wouldn't we open ourselves to other possibilities? Much like we do here in independent media, and all of you out there that take the time and make the sacrifice of researching these subjects, these topics, whatever interests you on your own. You have to think outside the box. I think that's humanity's biggest flaw right now. One of them is that through social engineering, through Operation Mockingbird and other control tactics, humanity's been put in a box, especially Americans. We are so damn sheltered, it's not even funny. You go out to the Middle East, and it's an entirely new ballgame. And let me tell you something, folks. It's not as crazy as some might make you believe, okay? I see some people in independent media that on what they say the alt-right is, right? Which I can't believe that some people are pushing this alt-right thing when they've preached for over 2 decades that the left-right paradigm is false. And now all of a sudden they buy into it. And now they're pushing, those Muslims are bad. Look at, I've got friends, and I'm sure many of you out there do too. Yes, I know, Captain Obvious. Have friends that are Muslim. My friends that are Muslim are not looking to kill you. They don't look at things in a extreme sort of fashion, if you will. But I can tell you that there were times in humanity's existence where Christianity was more brutal or just as brutal as some of the extreme Muslim terrorists, if you will, and their tactics today. No doubt. Spanish Inquisition, horrible. Nothing like being disemboweled and your entrails being lit on fire before you're burned at the stake. I mean, it's crazy. But we have a short memory, humanity. We can't go back and think about that and look, take religion out of it. Look at the United States. How many people have we killed in the name of freedom and democracy? When in fact, we don't have freedom and democracy. Oh, they say we do, right? But that's just cognitive dissonance. We really don't have freedom and democracy, but we've killed millions of people in the name of freedom and democracy when in reality, it's all about resources. I mean, this is the deception or the box that we live in. And it's a box that's been formulated. It's been engineered. It's been built by the control freaks. And the only way to shatter it is for us to bring it down. And the only way to bring it down is through non-participation and definitely don't consent to being used and abused. And certainly live outside the box. You have no idea what you're missing. And in all this research, bacteria, they say, in Antarctica is set to change the way humanity looks for life on other planets. How about we just, instead of being ignorant, we step outside our box, we step outside social norms and scientific norms, and we open ourselves up to the possibility that life exists in other forms other than the way that we experience them here on Earth. And if we can do that, I'm telling you, folks, I know we'll find some pretty amazing things out there. I'm Joe Joseph. This was thedailysheeple.com's News Shot. Feel free to comment below and visit our website at thedailysheeple.com. #WakeTheFlock Up. Have a great day, everybody.